People ask me all the time why I decided to become a salon suite stylist, and I'm just going to tell y'all, okay? So I used to work for a Regis salon. I love the Regis salon that I worked for. I started out as Supercuts, and then I went to Style America, and I love Style America. Only thing is, I was a master stylist. I couldn't make more because I wasn't allowed to work overtime, and I didn't want to become a manager. Like, they were like, oh, you could move to another store and become a manager, but I'm like, I'm not going all the way to Garland, and I live all out this way. Absolutely not. So that's what made me decide to become a salon suite stylist. Now, I just got an inbox. Somebody asked me about how can they do their own salon suite, and this is what I'm going to tell you, like what I did based on my story. Now, I am very much so a type A type person when it comes to a lot of things. And with me having a child, I had to learn how to save. So before I decided to go out on my own, I knew where I wanted to go. I had already went down there and interviewed at the Salon Suites up the street from where I was. They told me about what it was going to be weekly. And then I just started saving my tips from when I was working at Style America, plus part of my check. At the time, the house that I lived in, I had a coat closet. That coat closet turned into my supply closet. And so I started buying little by little all the things that were not perishable. So like capes, towels, combs, all those kinds of things. And I had those inside the closet, even down to like artwork and different things for the salon. I had already spoken with the distributors at the different places that I knew I wanted to shop at. So I knew what it would cost to get the whole color line. I knew about what I wanted to spend. And then by the time I went in on my own for the booth rent, I had a good like 3 months of my booth rent saved up. And the reason why I did this, because like I said, I had a child, I had other responsibilities. I didn't just want to go out there like all willy-nilly and do it. I wanted to make sure I was prepared. I wanted to make sure I at least had a little bit of cushion for whatever, and it just was how it was. Because I don't know how y'all salons did, but typically at the salon that I worked at, when you told them that you wanted to leave, they let you go that day. So I knew that when I went in that Friday and I told them that I was putting in my 2-week notice, they were going to let me go instantly. But it was fine because before I had left that morning, I had already packed my car with some of my stuff. I had already went down to the place that I wanted to have my salon suite at, and I had my key. So I just rode in my car. At the time, I was married. I had my ex-husband meet me up there, and I put my stuff over there, and I just started setting everything up. So I spent all day Friday setting stuff up, and I had clients Saturday morning because I told my clients already. So I say all that to say, it just really kind of depends. If you are ready to go out on your own and start your own salon suite, just make sure you prepare. You don't want to get out there and, not have what it is that you need. Yes, there are loans and different things like that. Also, if y'all want resources on how to get a small business loan. I didn't use it for open up my salon suite, but if you're in the point right now where you want to get an SBA loan, let me know in the comments and I have a resource for y'all. Just let him know that I sent you, okay? But I just say just prepare for it, plan for it, start touring studios, start saving your money, start buying things, right? So that when it's time to go, you can just go. And then just have faith and a good work ethic and be a good person, be a good stylist, be a good business owner, somebody that has somebody that's ethical, and you'll be fine. I know this video was long, but let me know if y'all have any other questions about salon suite life, any of that stuff in the comments, okay?